welcome to Kolkata. We'll start with the inauguration. To call upon, first, Dr. Vatve, President of Indian Psychiatric Society, Dr. Ajit Avasthi, our inaugurator for this CME, Dr. Avasthi. Dr. N. Raju, Secretary, Indian Psychiatric Society. Dr. Raju. Dr. Vinay Kumar, Treasurer, Indian Psychiatric Society. Dr. Vinay Kumar.
The beginnings of psychoanalysis in India. This is very good.
Dr. T.S.S. Rao, Editor, Indian Psychiatric Society. Oh, sir has come, but he's not right now present in the hall. Dr. Gautam Shaha, President of Publication Committee and Chairperson of Publication Committee, Indian Psychiatric Society.
क्यों मैन पे कोई शक है कोई?
Dr. Sandeep Shah, Convener of Publication Committee, Indian Psychiatric Society.
Now I request Dr. Gautam Shah, Chairman of this Publication Committee, for the welcome address.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's really great privilege for me to welcome you all as the Chairperson of the Publication Committee. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Dr. Vatve, President of Indian Psychiatric Society, Dr. Ajit Avasthi, Inaugurator, past President of Indian Psychiatric Society, Dr. N. Raju, Honorary General Secretary, Indian Psychiatric Society, Dr. Vinay Kumar, Honorary Treasurer, Indian Psychiatric Society, and Dr. Sandeep Shah, the Convener of the Publication Committee. I just remember 2 years back when I was asked to take the responsibilities of the Publication Committee by the then President Dr. Asha Khan and the General Secretary Dr. N. Raju. I was a bit confused whether I am able to perform these duties or not. But their repeated reassurance, I accepted this responsibility, and definitely my friend Dr. O.P. Singh also helped me to take the decision. In the last year, we have published 2 books from the Publication Committee. One is Different Strokes, which is basically the compilation of the writes-up of different eminent psychiatrists of India. And number 2 is a book on substance use disorder under the editorship of Dr. Debashish Basu and Dr. P.K. Dalal. The feedback was good. This year also we are planning to publish 3 books. One is Different Strokes, 2nd issue. Second, another book on substance use disorder. And third is a book on child abuse. The architect of the book is Dr. P. Behere. And today's program is definitely one of the important programs of Publication Committee. This is basically totally academic program. I think the doctors who are interested in academics and especially the PG training, they get helped by this program. I must thank to my seniors and welcome also them, all my friends and the former friends, everybody present here. I welcome you all again, and I must say that this could not be happen if I get support from my senior colleagues here, and especially junior colleagues. Those helped me a lot to organize this program. I don't want to linger my talk. Thank you very much and welcome you all. Welcome you also. Thank you.
May I request Dr. Ajit Avasti, our inaugurator, to kindly start the program by lighting of lamp. And may I also request the other dignitaries on dais, Dr. Vatve, Dr. Raju, Dr. Vinay Kumar, Dr. Rao, Dr. Shaha and Dr. Sandeep Shah to please join him. May I also request other dignitaries, Dr. O.P. Singh, Dr. Sandeep Grover, Dr. Vaiya, Dr. Alka. So please, Dr. Ranodeep Ghosh Roy, Dr. Prabir Paul, to kindly join them.
Now I request our inaugurator, Dr. Ajit Avasti, for his address speech.
Well, very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a great honor to be invited to inaugurate such an important program. If I go back to my memory lane, for quite some time in the Indian Psychiatric Society, there was a kind of a thought, largely what we had seen in the American Psychiatric Association and the Royal College of Psychiatrists, that there should be a publication committee of the Indian Psychiatric Society. I remember my very dear friend, late Dr. J.K. Trivedi and Dr. Mohan Das being very passionate about it. And they were the real pioneers who thought that IPS should come up with, besides other things, some of the publications. And my very dear friend Ghosh Rai will remember it. So I'm so happy that this whole initiative, which was conceived at that time by some of us, really came into being, and we had a publication committee, and as many of you, the senior people, remember, the Indian Psychiatric Society started bringing out publications which were very useful publications and have continued to publish very useful books addressing various issues in the mental health care. But I never thought, and honestly, that this publication and presentation committee of the Indian Psychiatric Society, and for that I must congratulate our beloved president, Dr. Vidyadhar Bhatve, Dr. N.N. Raju, Dr. Vinay Kumar, Dr. T.S.S. Rao. I understand he is here and will join us soon, and other executive members and others, office bearers of the society, that they picked up a very enthusiastic, dynamic man, Gautam Saha. There's no surprise in that. That is quite okay. But what Gautam Saha, in consultation with them, conceived this particular CME is something which I had never thought of, that it would happen. And actually, it is for the first time that the Publication Presentation Committee of the IPS is hosting this kind of CME. The second pleasant surprise for me was when I saw the program of the CME. And I must salute, of course, Gautam Saha is the front face of the program, and of course the office bearers of the, led by Dr. Bhatve. But there, I'm sure he must have consulted some people. At least he had not consulted with me, that I know. But he must have consulted some people, very knowledgeable, very thoughtful people. And the kind of topics which have been chosen for this CME is actually really a treat. My only regret is that we do not have that many number of postgraduates with us and the young academicians with us who could immensely benefit from this, the contents of this CME. How to interpret a research article, how to see a review article, how to plan research. These are some of the things which are hardly ever spoken about. And I would request the leadership of Indian Psychiatric Society, particularly Dr. Bhatve, who is also the chairman of the scientific committee in his official capacity. Well, I can't help but interrupt myself and welcome my very dear friend, Dr. T.S.S. Rao. Dr. T.S.S. Rao, a warm welcome to you. We were all remembering you. Please come up on stage. Take it. He can sit there on my chair. Please sit there. So, my request to the Honorable President, who is also incidentally the chairman of the scientific committee of the NSIPS, if you can accommodate in your scientific program the part of this CME, because it is such important topics, as some kind of a symposium or something, as a special 1.5 hour program, where some of the topics can be dealt with for the benefit of the young psychiatrists and particularly the postgraduate students who will be attending the NSIPS. And I'm sure we are not going to stop here only, but this kind of module of CME, which I find so interesting and exciting and so educative, should be taken to other parts of the country also. So Dr. Gautam Saha, we wish you all the success, all the accomplishments in your new stint with the IPS. But please don't forget about, in organizational matters, do not forget about this passion which you have built up for yourself. It's indeed a great pleasure to be among friends. It's fortunate that friends are not getting sick of me and I'm not getting sick of them. We keep meeting so many times, so many places. And if I can recollect the yesterday's get-together that we had, it is still a joy and to discover so many things about ourselves, for each one of us. So long live Indian Psychiatric Society, the fraternity, the kind of affection that we have. And the only thing is that now, I think that one of the responsibility on our shoulders is that this is about time for us to take a back seat now. And we should be now encouraging our young, dynamic membership to come forward, so that we see right in front of us our, the people with the fresh ideas, with their dynamism, giving us the joy of taking the IPS further. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Dr. Avasthi, for such a wonderful speech. May I request Dr. Vatve, President of Indian Psychiatric Society, for his address.
Professor Ajit Avasthi, today's guest, who had inaugurated the conference, the CME, and the past president of the Indian Psychiatric Society. All the office bearers, Dr. Raju Vinay Kumar, T.S.S. Rao, Dr. Shah, and Dr. Gautam Saha. Ladies and gentlemen, it's really immense pleasure for me to be here on this program organized by Publication Committee of the Indian Psychiatric Society. As Dr. Avasthi has told you and discussed with you about the publications they have made, Gautam also had said they had come out with a couple of publications on behalf of this committee and on behalf of IPS. But for the first time, they are organizing a CME which is devoted to research, how to read, how to write, right from thesis to presentations in the conferences. I think this is very important for the postgraduates and early career psychiatrists. And Ajit was somewhat concerned that number of postgraduates are less, but there are about 111 postgraduates who have already registered. They will be joining us soon. And for the main program, they'll all be here, and I'm sure they will be benefited. Gautam has showed that how a subcommittee can raise the standard and make other committees to think that they can also arrange CMEs devoted to the particular topic of that committee that they're supposed to discuss and do some work on. So I must congratulate Dr. Shah and Dr. Saha for organizing this wonderful CME. We have a galaxy of speakers, right from Andrade, then there is Dr. Vihang Vahia is there, Dr. Ajit Avasthi himself, and there are many panelists who will be taking part in this conference, in this CME. As far as Dr. Avasthi's suggestion about keeping a slot, an important slot for this type of symposium or this type of work in ANSIPS, I'll try my best, but I'm really delighted to share with you the information that we have got already 400 plus oral and poster papers and about 104 symposia and workshop. Even though the number is great, I'll do my best, I'll try to accommodate when we are meeting this evening, and something of this nature should be there which will be extremely beneficial to students as well as senior faculties, because as age advances, we forget these skills, especially presentation skills, how to talk, how to address the audience. We forget that, and we need brushing up even at the senior level. So with these few words, I again congratulate both the convener and chairperson, and all the EC members who have helped them in arranging this program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Watve. Now I'd like to request the Secretary of the IPS, Dr. N. Raju, for his address.
Guest of today, Dr. Avasthi, my colleagues on the desk, my friends, really pleasure that as subcommittee of publication taking this step. In fact, for a change, I would like to blow my own trumpet here. I was instrumental in bringing Gautam Saha to head this committee, because at that time, publication committee was not, I think, a high-profile committee, but I thought this is one committee that can really do wonders. So I wanted somebody who can put his who can really make this happen. So in fact, we thought Gautam Saha would be the right man, because he has all the skills, he has all the resources, and also he has all that mind to work for the society. We really, I think that is one thing which I saw in him, and I thought we'll put him in this committee and see that series of publications come and give a run for his money of Dr. T.S.S. Rao, who is publishing a very exciting Indian Journal of Psychiatry. So he really took the psychiatry journal to such a heights that we thought, but through publications, at the end of the day, whatever we do, finally we have to see it in the print. That is what any society's work or any individual's work, any organization's work will reflect it in. So we thought, if you have a strong publication committee and that encourages people to bring out books, I'm sure that is going to give a very great face to Indian Psychiatric Society. And also having a workshop or a one-day activity like this, we know that this is not going to be absolute, crowd puller being the first one. I'm sure over a period of time, if we continue to do this every year after year after year, we will definitely have people really waiting for this program, because this is the first program I see. We don't see much crowds because we expect a lot of postgraduates to come, a lot of young academic psychiatrists coming here and listening to the great speeches which we somehow Dr. Gautam Saha had the knack of pulling every best fellow, best individual to Calcutta. So I wish people could have utilized those great lectures today, but sad that we don't have many, but I'm sure we don't need to get disappointed with this. I'm sure in future we are going to have more number of people, more number of presentations, and I'm sure this committee is going to be a very important committee for IPS. And I really thank Dr. Gautam Saha for supporting the Indian Psychiatric Society. He has already brought out a few books, and I'm sure in the years he is going to be the secretary, so he will be working even furthermore in bringing more books and more publications from IPS. Once again, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Raju. May I ask Dr. Sandeep Shah, convener of Publication Committee, for his vote of thanks. Dr. Shah.
Good morning, everyone. I am given the responsibility of conveying vote of thanks for the inaugural ceremony of today's program on publications and presentations. And I would like to thank Dr. Ajit Avasthi for consenting to be the guest of honor for today's inaugural session. Of course, Dr. Watve sir, President of Indian Psychiatric Society, and Dr. N. Raju, Secretary of Indian Psychiatric Society, to come all the way and be the guests here on the dais today. Dr. Vinay Kumar, the Treasurer of IPS, Dr. T.S.S. Rao, our ever smiling, everybody knows the reasons behind his smile, the honorary editor of our Indian Journal of Psychiatry, Dr. Gautam Saha, Chairman of the Publications Committee, because of whom this program has been possible. I would like to thank all the faculty members who have traveled from across the country for making their deliverances today. And of course, all the delegates. I'm happy to announce that we have 125 delegates who have so far signed in the attendance list. And they also have traveled all across the country. Special thanks to the local organizing team, without whom this program would not have been possible in the way it has been organized. So thank you, everyone. Thanks.
May I request everyone to kindly stand up for the national anthem?
तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तव जय गाथा।
Now we have a tea break. After that, we will start the program.